Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. Our mission here at the garage is to save you guys as much money as we can. That's why we make these absolutely free videos guys. Let's go ahead and start on it now. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel guys. Today we'll show you how to do an oil change on Mazda CX-7 here, 2.3 gas engine. It's very good guys if you can drive the car 10-15 minutes before you do the oil change. That way the oil will come hot and most of it will come out that way, but you have to be very careful not to burn yourself, not to get burned on exhaust, on oil, on radiators or anything like that. So it's up to you how you do it. You'll be better, but even if it's cold, you'll still be able to do an oil change. So stay with us guys, we have it right here now, okay? We're gonna go ahead and start on it. We got the oil. You need to check your manual. Some models might differ. I think it needs 6 quarts. We'll double check again in the manual the capacities. I'll show you where to find it. Stay with us, what kind of filter to use, what's important to do, and what tools you need. So for this purpose right now, you need 17mm socket or a wrench and a tool to remove the filter or a bracket. They have different ones. You have to preferably jack the car and leave it on stands, okay, jack stands. That way it's easier to crawl underneath it. It's doable without the jack stands, without being in the air, but just it's better, it's more convenient. And always make sure you use jack stands. Do not just leave the jack, because if it fails and you're under the car, it's going to smash you, okay? So now let's go ahead and take the drain plug out of there. Okay, you can see it's towards the back. So all we have to do now, just get it loose. And this one is obviously pretty tight, as you can see. And it shouldn't be that tight, believe me. Okay, we finally got it loose. And after that it will go by hand. Just those oil places that they change oil, sometimes guys, they'll have a new guy working, they don't know what's happening, they'll put too much. Okay, they'll try to put too much oil or get it too tight, which is not good either. That's the oil drain plug right here, and we're just going to let it drain for probably 5 to 10 minutes now. Also towards the front, that's where the filter is located. You can see this is the oil filter, and we have a video on our channel, World Mechanics, how to fix a common leak on that Mazda there around the oil filter. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and take this one out. You can remove the middle bolt, and that way you can drain it so you don't make such big of a mess, but we'll just go ahead and remove the cap. Okay, oil is still draining. And this is the filter guys, right here. Okay, the old filter came out, so now we just have the new one, and it comes with seals inside. Okay, always make sure you get the one with the 2 seals. You can see, okay, just like that here. Okay, you can see now we're going to go ahead and open the pack, and we're going to replace those seals. The bottom one, okay, that's the little one. We'll just go ahead and replace the big one now. Okay, so if you get a small screwdriver, you can pull it out. Careful not to break anything, and just install the new one. It's supposed to go in the groove down there. Okay, just 1 second and we'll show you exactly where it's supposed to. It's a thick groove on the bottom, like that. Okay, now it will be a good thing guys, good thing you watched the video. We forgot about it. The little one is underneath that bolt, so it will be easier to take it off and drain the filter and get it loose while it's still on the old filter housing. Okay, it's still doable like that. It's not very tight, and that's where the little seal is located. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and install the other one. It looks like this one hasn't been replaced in a long time. because it looks it's not round anymore, it's more like a square. It has edge on the side from being there for too long. Okay, we'll just go ahead and install the new one. Always wear gloves when you do oil changes. Don't get it in your eyes or anything like that. Yes, it's pretty good oil, lubricates good, really slippery. Okay, and we'll get it tight now, and we'll check it later when we put it on the car. Okay, right there. Now we're ready to install the filter, which is right here. Both sides are exactly identical. Check it out if you use different brand, but this one, both sides are identical, and all you have to do, you just push it in. You need to grab it and push it all the way down. Okay, like that. And now we can actually go ahead and install the filter, because the oil is almost drained. You can see it's barely dripping. There is nothing in the filter housing, so that's great. So we'll just wipe it and we'll go ahead and install it. Okay, get it tight, preferably using the tube, but do not over tighten that thing, because it will be hard to remove it next time. Okay, so we'll just use the tube, because otherwise we cannot reach with bare hand to get it tight. And you just have a little bit of room to work with. Okay, last one. We got it tight. Great. We're going to check the bolt in the middle. Okay, with the Allen wrench. Okay, that's good. Then we're going to install the drain plug now. And get this one tight, guys. Do not leave it for later. 3 things not to forget: oil drain plug, the oil filter, and to add oil. And do not overfill it, because you can cause some damage. You can damage catalytic converters if you overfill it, because it will go through the exhaust and it will plug up the converters. Okay, and we'll just get this one tight, not as tight as it was before, but it needs to be tight, because otherwise you might leak oil, run out of oil, and need a new engine. Okay, perfect. Alright guys, that's the manual now. On 10.5 you can find for your specific model with a capacity engine oil, okay, with oil filter replacement, 5.7 liter or 6 quarts American quart. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and add some now. Alright guys, and if you go to the parts store, usually you can get a free sticker to put on your windshield when you did the oil change. That's a good thing, so you know when to do next one. Once you open the hood, that's where the oil cap is located, right here. Take this one off, do not forget to install it later. Okay, and you can see timing chain there. And we're just going to add now 6 quarts. Check the manual for different temperature, it requires different, but 5W30 we're putting in ours right now. Castro, so we're just going to go ahead and add 6 quarts now. Okay, from the second jug we just put 1 quart, so we're going to add this one, so 5 plus 1, 6 quarts. Some jugs are 4 quarts, so be careful what you get, guys. Some are 5, some are 4, just pay attention not to overfill the car or not to put enough oil in it. Okay, that's good. We're going to get the funnel out. We're going to install the oil cap now. Okay, and this one clicks like that. Next we're going to check the level. It might be too full now before we start the car. Okay, so what we will need to do, we will need to open this one. Okay, and the dipstick is all the way down there. Pull it out, wipe it. Okay, we need to get it in the dipstick hole. It's a little bit hard to see there. with the camera. Okay, and let's see what we have now. It should be over the full mark, that's fine. Okay, and now we're going to go ahead, start the car and let it run for a little bit. Okay, we will let it run for about a minute or two. And there is no auto light, that's great. And we will shut it off in a second. Okay, that's good. So now we need to let it sit for about 5 minutes before we can check the oil level again. Okay, it's been about 5 minutes, so we'll pull the dipstick, wipe it now. Okay. And just don't pull it and read it because it won't be accurate measurement. You need to wipe it and put it back in, pull it again, okay? And it's right to the full mark, as you can see. So 6 quarts, it's all the way full in our case. So that will be, guys, the whole procedure for changing oil on Mazda CX-7. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, let's grow the channel together. So guys, hopefully the video was helpful. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to let us know. Now check out our YouTube channels, guys. We have more than 19,000 free repair videos that can save you thousands of dollars in future repairs. That's why we make these absolutely free videos. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching. See you guys next time.